Before Henry Ford, building a car was like building a custom home. Slow, expensive, and only for the rich. But in 1913, Ford didn't just change the car industry, he changed everything. He took an idea from meatpacking plants of all places and turned it into one of the most powerful forces in modern history, the assembly line. Before Ford, cars were built by hand. Think about it, every piece, every part had to be individually crafted and fitted together. It was slow, it was inefficient, and because of that, cars were only for the elite. In the early 1900s, a car cost $2,000 to $3,000. That's like spending $60,000 to $90,000 today. But Henry Ford, he was obsessed with efficiency. He studied the meatpacking industry in Chicago, where instead of workers moving to the product moved to the workers. Ford had a simple thought: what if we built cars the same way? So in 1913 at the Highland Park factory, he introduced the moving assembly line. Instead of one team of craftsmen building a whole car, each worker had one job, one task, done over and over and over again. It sounds simple, but it was revolutionary. A car that used to take 12 hours to assemble now took just 93 minutes. And the real impact? Prices plummeted. Ford passed the savings on to customers, cutting the Model T's price from $850 in 1908 to just $260 by 1925. That's like dropping the price of a Tesla from $50,000 to $8,000 today. And suddenly, ordinary Americans could buy cars. Ford's Model T became the first car for the working class. By 1927, over 15 million Model Ts were on the road. But Ford didn't just revolutionize manufacturing. He changed the way workers lived. In 1914, he introduced the $5 workday, more than double what factory workers typically earned. The idea, if Ford paid his workers enough, they could actually afford the cars they built. And guess what? It worked. Productivity skyrocketed, turnover dropped, and Ford set a new standard for wages in America. And today, Ford's assembly line model is everywhere, whether it's an iPhone at Boeing 747 or a Tesla. Every major industry still uses Ford's blueprint. But Ford wasn't just an industrial genius, he was deeply controversial. He was known for brutal working conditions, anti-union crackdowns, and extreme views, even publishing a newspaper pushing conspiracy theories. His company became a machine, not just for cars, but for control. Fast forward to today, Ford has evolved. They're still a global giant, producing over 4 million vehicles a year, but now facing a new challenge, the EV revolution. They've invested $50 billion into electric vehicles and are racing against Tesla to stay relevant. Right now, Ford stock trades at around $12.50, down from highs of $25 in 2022. Investors are watching closely. Can Ford's legacy survive in an EV-dominated future? Henry Ford didn't invent the car. He didn't even invent the assembly line, but he perfected both and changed the world in the process. From a 12-hour build time to 93 minutes, from a luxury item to a mass market product, Ford's impact is everywhere. Whether you drive a Tesla, order an iPhone, or get your Amazon package delivered overnight, you're seeing the assembly line in action. And it all started with one man, one factory, and his one question: what if we made things faster? From the Model T to the EV revolution, Henry Ford's legacy still drives us forward.